All right. So we just lost our damn marble on camera. Pretty OP. Pretty funny. Let me see here. Just looking at something. Well, I guess I should check everything again. Okay, chat works. Holy smokes, man. Were we having some rough stuff going on? We actually did manage in that game to actually do okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was so upset. I didn't happen to notice that I was actually looking at my assisted damage, not my actual damage plus assistance. So we actually did good, but I threw myself away at the end there. I mean, what does it really matter when artillery can get higher than you because of kills? It does look like because of me, this SUPM got killed. He was only able to land the 2 shots on me, apparently for 1100. Such a bad game. Like, I mean, and if you look at the team, we actually did good. There was no reason we shouldn't have lost that game. But whatever. Like I said, that UDES somehow was able to just clean this guy's clock. It's crazy. So he fights all those heavies. He wins them. And then because of the UDES's camouflage rating, as soon as he tries to push up, he gets killed. And it's the same with me. Is if I have literally tier 5 armor. I think I can bounce a tier 5 standard shell, but other than that, unless I'm hauled down, it ain't working. Okay, so it's really weird. My hands my hands smell funky. Is my camera's over the delay or over the overlay. Let's say that twice. It's over the overlay. It's over the overlay. So we got 3 people watching. Thanks for rejoining me after I lost my damn mind. Seriously. Okay, I just want to look and see, because I'm gonna say that I've been getting really angry, but in all reality, we've been pretty much just balancing out. Like I said, it's pretty much guaranteed that we're gonna have like 1 or 2 really bad battles with 1 really good battle, and then that's it. It's so predictable that that's how it happens. I don't know if I should start using XVM. I know XVM would help me, because these people that are pushing, they know that they're going to win. That's why they push like that. That's why they all go one way. It's either that or somebody's in the chat saying everybody push one way, and I have my chat turned off because I'm sick of hearing all the garbage. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually, when I YOLO'd in there, I really forgot about my camouflage value being so bad. It's 2 minutes left, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, it did cost me more silver because all we fired was premium shells. Because we're bouncing every single standard shell, so, what's the point? What's the point of even trying to make any credits? It's hilarious. No point of trying to make credits on this game. Not unless you live next to the server. Yeah. So we're pretty much about the same. Yeah, we're still sitting in the 1800 area, and we can't seem to go over that. We just can't seem to make it over that hurdle. I haven't been able to get, even close to uni stats unless I play tier 3, which is not fun. It's not fun. It's going to sound funny, but I have to actually clean my monitor off because there is actual blood on it, which is funny. Seriously. I'm not kidding. It's from my hand. Round 2. Huh. Yeah. Pretty much it sure feels like that, huh? So look, 47 battles. 47 battles, and you can see that some of my best tanks, I can't even do 1400 damage. I can't even do a single clip's worth of damage in this G-Sor before I get owned. I played this 3 times yesterday, and then I literally just took all of my equipment off of it and said I'll never play it again. It's the worst tank in the world. Seriously, it's so big. It has terrible camouflage rating. It's really, like, literally you just have to have the luckiest game in the world to do any kind of damage in it. Yeah, the only tanks we did good in were, low tier. This is the best game we've actually had in the STRV. 1500 damage on a heavy map, which is hilarious. We were on Hemmelsdorf. Good old Heemsdorf. Man, that's bright. That's bright stuff right there. Round 2. Let's see who loses their marble first. So what I'm actually thinking about doing here is, since I'm not really having that much fun doing this, I think I might jump over to Armored Warfare and just play some computers. You know what I mean? Like, there's no pressure. I don't feel like I have to do anything. I will say that I really don't like the tanks they have in it, and the fact that there's rockets and all that stuff, because it just makes it adds an extra element that you got to be careful of. they recently made it so you can shoot machine guns as well, which 50 cal shooting on a lightly armored vehicle, those rounds are going to go through there, especially tear up the motor, you know. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, apparently my wall is not very well built. Because my rage cushion here is not actually helping. It seems like it's just making it easier. I might have to, next month, I'm going to have to fix this wall. Because it's got nothing but it's got, the cushion, helps. But if you are actually punching the cushion, it just pushes force onto the wall, because there's a spacing there. And I guess I'm hitting it just in the right spot. I could try and move it most likely, but I don't think that's going to help. So I didn't happen to look. I forgot to look and see. Yeah, I forgot to look and see if what we did in that tank. So in the Skoda, we have 3 battles today for a total of 1,200 WN8, which is way lower than we normally do. Yeah, I would say that we might want to stop playing this during the holiday season. Just stop playing it. It's just, you have to fire premium shells. You have to fire premium shells. I mean, I'm sure if you had a better connection, I'm pretty sure it would be better. But most people know as soon as they see this tank that, it has terrible gun handling, it has terrible accuracy, and they just dump on you. So .36 accuracy should actually be pretty damn good if you really think about it. About the only thing we could do is set it up to be like a heavy, where we remove this, or we remove coated optics, and we throw on vertical stabilizer. But just to show you guys why I don't do that, if we go to, like you guys could clearly see in that game, the last game we just had in this tank, that I was literally sitting right next to that guy and I could not detect him. And I was literally sitting out in the open. So let's go ahead and and add the comparison, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So with what we have smooth ride, we have snapshot, we have all that stuff, and it doesn't look to me like it actually counts those things here, because you don't see them available. I don't know why it wouldn't be available on here. But so first off, so if we get rid of this, we get literally just 409, and that's with my crew, by the way. That's with a good crew. So we have situational awareness, and I do believe we have recon as well. So we have an extra 20. I'm pretty sure this is with my crew. I'm not 100% sure if this is accurate, though. It looks wrong, because this thing actually has its stock view range is actually pretty good. Let's actually see here. So you're telling me this thing has it has 380 view range. That's pretty much why. And then if you add the concealment, if you look at the concealment, it's terrible. So having the extra view range doesn't really help you too much. Seriously, it doesn't really help you too much. Yeah, that extra 3% is huge. You see that? So if we didn't have the view range, obviously you can see that. If we did add this, though, we would get 0.35 accuracy, which would mean we'd probably hit more. But I'm going to go ahead and say I've tried it both ways, and it just doesn't seem to help. It's like you're better off getting a little bit more assistance. But we could technically, because of its concealment rating, we could actually do this. Let me go ahead and look at it. If I was to get rid of, if I got rid of this and we used, say we used this thing, it would give us at least the same as the bat chat or as the mod 1, which would be good, but then we aren't going to be able to spot anything, So I think that we have it set up the best way you can have it set up, in my opinion. I don't think there's any other way to do it. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the Barass we can play. I really don't think we're gonna have any good games in it. So I guess I need to prepare myself for that. It's gonna be bad games. It's gonna be really bad. So yeah, me getting so angry that I decided to even delete the video. That says a lot. Do you know what I mean? That says a lot that I decided to delete the video because I was just basically so upset over nothing. If you really want to know, this game is random. I could tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't get mad, but you know, for me, I just get mad every time. But anyway, let me go ahead and yeah, I was gonna say this the other day, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that people are cheating. There are a lot of cheaters on this game that aren't getting caught, because I talked to a guy a while ago, and it's why deep down inside I feel like there's so much stuff going on in this game that you can't really keep up with, and that is, I know that it's possible to mess with the meta of the game, the internal mechanics, to make them think that you have bad RNG, and it will give you, you know, kind of tells them that you've had really bad RNG, and so you're most likely going to get much better shells. So there's that. There's a mod that does that. There's also a mod that basically shows you where every bush gets knocked down and what direction it was knocked down at. And then once a person's spotted, they stay spotted. It doesn't matter, but they're a different color. I've seen the mod. I would never use it myself because, I mean, that's straight up cheating, you know? So the only thing I can figure is we should probably try to, you know, use XVM. I just don't know of a good XVM to use. I would rather have a much lighter version, you know, a much lighter version of XVM. Like, I just want to see how good the team is. That's it. I don't care about the odds of winning, but all the other stuff can go. I don't care about it. But anyway, for right now, we're just playing, you know, as is. You know, so yeah, I don't know why I keep expecting this game to be different. It's insane. Seriously, it's insane to think that, you know, this game's going to change when it's been this way since I started playing it, and I expect it to be different. So it's literally the definition. So I keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting it to change, which is the definition of insane. Seriously. So you can't guarantee anything in this game. When you have a good game, you should feel happy. When you have some bad games, I should just be like, you know, well, you know, there's so many reasons we lost that game, I don't even know where to begin. It should be my logical conclusion. For my first two battles, it's like that. But after a third or fourth, you know, I start getting upset. And, you know, so I don't think that stats really matter at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. I will say that today we've been getting a lot better games, which doesn't make any sense to me, considering that there was way more people on yesterday. I mind watching that Dez, I'm assuming you're saying you don't mind watching Dez Gaming, and he was on about the cheating and how many were getting banned. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's, you know, getting good at this game and then being handicapped by connection and stuff. I could see why people, when they get outplayed, they would go, you know, they gotta be cheating, and they install some cheating mod, not realizing that this game's actually, you know, honestly is set up kind of to, it's kind of set up to be messed up. You know, it really is. It's set up to be one of the worst games. First off, you can buy a round for more credits, which is just that alone is bad. You know, so it's basically that, you could just say that's pay to win right there. You're going to get better shells, better everything, right? We got the worst arties over here you could imagine. We only got 4 people pushing, and they got a mod 1 T-34 Persian. This is going to be a fun game, that's all I can say. I'm not expecting much, though. This guy is overextended. I don't ever go over myself.
L'ennemi est touché. Blindage de l'ennemi est endommagé.
We gotta bob and weave the old artillerist. I'm pretty sure he's not even shooting at us, the artillery. Alright, well, we're dying. There's too many over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the, Yeah, you don't take a 1 tank on 4 here. It's not the way you do it. You can't beat this flank. It's like, get out of there, dude. I'm gonna get back in these bushes over here. He's been spotting the shit out of everybody over here, so... Yeah, get out of there, guys. We gotta defend this location. We can't actually... There's nothing we can do when there's 4 tanks. The AT-15's got the right idea. Sit in the back of the map, wait for them to do something stupid. I swear it looked like... Yeah, look at him. Just getting artillery to death. Oof. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get out of there. Let them do their dumb stuff. And when they come over, we wreck them. So there's only 2 now that we can see. Only 2 we can see. I'm really surprised we landed those 2 shells because normally I don't get that good of an angle, and that guy just happened to be giving me the best one. Yeah, I'll say that on that one thing about the console version that I realized that although they say that it's not possible to get, to cheat on console, you can do connection modifications, which basically means you can make a person lag. They haven't got that stuff down to a science. They can also use a thing called a virus, and it's where you infect your Xbox, and what it does, it'll give you specific, symptoms that cause you to, 1, not appear where you really are, and you name it, right? It does all that stuff for you. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna have to, Okay, so the T-92 left, which means we kind of won this flank, but I do think that the TDs are over here. It looks like the city is where we're gonna need the help. All right, so for city we're gonna need the premium shells. That T-34. What is this guy doing back here? We sit there and we ask ourselves why we're losing, and there's a dude sitting in the back of the map that's in a heavy tank because he can't. As far as he's concerned, he can't play it. He can't play it that way. You know what I mean? Look at that. How is the T-92 outdoing these guys? It's crazy. That Renegade's gonna get wrecked by that T-92. I think we could probably fly onto that, but I'm gonna say that I think at this point the T-92 needs to die. The problem is he's got too much backup. Alright, I'm gonna try and get into the city here. If we get spotted, though, I mean, we're gonna have a bad game, that's all I can say. We should go and finish off everybody on the left, but if we don't help these guys over here, that's it. We're done. So what else could be hiding back here that hasn't been spotted? I'm gonna say the SUPM. Ferdinand's back here. Okay, these other dudes over there. We just spotted an SU.
Celui-là a pénétré. Service engagé. Trouvons une autre cible. Prête à tirer. On les a endommagés.
got the non-upgraded gun, so it's all good. Oof.
De leur chenille est endommagée. Cible désengagée.
Yeah, there's just some nasty shit over here. Nasties. So down this street, usually, you have free reign to shoot on these guys, but I got nothing over here. So I think that we're actually winning this. I'm a one shot, so I kind of wish I had that zoom out mod. So he's got to be right there, right? All right, let's go ahead and try and get out of here. Yeah, we were winning that for a second, and now we are not. My only thing here is that T92 hasn't even taken a shell. We're not seeing anything. Okay, there we go. We got this guy. I'm not gonna fire at him until I absolutely have to. We got 300 meters. He's looking right at us. Wow, dude. On the move. Our artillery got cracked on, huh? SUPM. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna try and flank around. It's just that T92. He's keeping everybody lit, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna get artillery, I think. I think it's our best move is to try and kill Artie. So what could be over here that hasn't been spotted? I think that's it. Everything else has been detected. I just kind of wish that our Renegade would have realized that, you know, you can watch a couple of videos, just watch a couple of videos, and all of a sudden, it's like, it's a whole nother game. We're literally gonna get clipped. Oh, we almost got killed by him. I just hope artillery doesn't get a good shot on me here. He might get a shot. I can't tell if we're still spotted or not. Where the fuck did he go? The guy's right there. Alright, screw it. I'm going this way. We might be still spotted because I think artillery would have killed me by now. We can get rid of this Artie, we might have a fighting chance. The problem is I can only kill one, and the other one's most likely going to shoot. And I do think, honestly, I do think that they're probably here. That AT-15 should be able to keep our cap well protected for a little bit anyway. My biggest problem here is when you drive through these bushes, it ends up being a proxy. Even if he has the worst camo rating, it ends up being a proxy detection. So if we don't, we have a 1 second delay, so we're only gonna have like one chance, and most likely he's facing this way.
Prête à tirer. Celui-là a pénétré.
Let's get out of here. Let's try and get behind a building or something. I have a feeling there's something over here. Yeah, whatever, dude. Look, he just happened to be sitting right here. Just happened to. Wow. Actually, he's sitting right there. Had perfect shots on me. And it was an HE shell of all things. And he did more than 80 to me. Pretty funny. So we did actually have a good game, but I'm going to go ahead and say that every bad game I have is usually a loss, or every good game I have is usually a loss, which is funny. Yeah, Des Gaming, definitely, like I said, I have ran into people that were blind firing bushes, and they weren't even being spotted by me. They just decided to fire one in there. And then they fired another one at the bush next to it and hit me with both rounds. Now that could be luck. I've done that before, but the problem that I found with it is that when I went to the other bush, I only went there for just a brief second. So basically, I moved from one bush to the next because I knew he was shooting at me, and then he just all of a sudden shooted out of the 4 bushes that were there. He shot right where I was and hit me. Not only did he hit me, but he hit me on my track wheel, and I was there. And then I basically drove off after I fixed it. And he didn't fire a single round. And you can tell when you hit something because the round goes and stops in midair. It doesn't go down and hit the ground. It just, it stops and you see it just disappear. Unless it's at really long range. Now, the other thing that got me, too, was that he was using APCR, which means he was trying to guarantee the pin. But why would you blind fire, 10,000 silver into some bushes unless you knew the guy was in there? I'm telling you right now, I didn't even get any assistance because he got spotted and he ended up getting hit at some point. I didn't even get the assistance, so it was a light tank that got that. So I didn't even get credited. So crazy. Okay, I think we're gonna try and play this. I really hate this vehicle. I haven't had very good games in it. I'm not very good in it. I think I have it set up wrong. I think it actually needs to have something to help its aim time better. You can't get vert stabs, so I almost think, because you literally have to stop and sit still to fire. The 10% plus, we could try this. I think that if we got rid of vents, we have 0.32 accuracy, which should be fine. So if I dismount this, we end up with 0.33 accuracy because of Brothers in Arms, I'm assuming. We need to have this, but if we do this, we get a 2-second. Just very good. And then with this, we go to 0.31 accuracy. So while aimed in, we're going to get much more accurate shots, and we get 9% less to the reticle, which means we're going to be able to be, a much better. So I think that's probably the way to go. We could also get rid of the coated optics and go with vents to try and help us out with our reload, which I'm going to go ahead and try it because we have it's not the best, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I almost always end up in a position where I'm spotted. So there's no point of having view range, in my opinion, if you can't actually use it. So we could do this, and you can see it'll give us a little bit more 0.30 accuracy. It could be really good, but I'd say we could also go coated optics, which would give us just 400. It's not even worth it. Like I said, you have to be sitting still in this tank, and unfortunately it doesn't have a good enough camouflage rating unless if we put this on it, then we get a good camo rating, but then you have to be sitting still waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and say I think we're going to try and play this assault style like this, and I'm really tempted to throw this on as well. Seriously, I'm really tempted to have this combo. Seriously, I'm tempted. It's also so slow that this rotation mechanism really doesn't help it. You know what I mean? It really doesn't help it. We can get 0.30 accuracy, and if we get rid of this, we can also go with, I would say, probably get some eyes. If we get rid of this. I'm going to try it without it. I don't think that this tank's very good. I think we'd have to have this on it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to put we're going to put... what do we have? We had this, and then we're gonna put binos on it, so we can actually have some view range. So, yeah. So basically, we're set up to hit something relatively fast. And one of my biggest problems is I'm too impatient to wait. So I think this is gonna help me out a little bit. I'm too impatient to wait. I think using this over the on the move, because this thing has terrible on the move. If it had vertical stabilizer plus that gear, it would probably be worth it. But it's a tank destroyer that doesn't have very good concealment. So you end up not playing it like a tank destroyer. You end up playing it like a medium or some sort of hybrid weird vehicle. So I want to try this out, and we'll see if we hit more. And then I think we might just switch out our view range for vents. Yeah, we are seeing. It seems like we're getting better games. You would think HE would put HE in the bash. Well, I mean, the Barask's the best tank to shoot with HE. Honestly, it literally has like almost a 0.8 millimeter, which means you're doing max damage. You have to hit the turret, and if you hit the front of the tank, it doesn't normally do max damage. So I don't know where you hit me because it doesn't show you. So I think we should probably play this smart. Seriously, I think we should play this smart. I think I'm going to play back. Like, if you look at it without the rotation mechanism, this thing is super slow. But I can definitely see that the aim in on this is pretty good. What I mean is, you can see the 9% less to the reticle. I'm surprised we're faster than this, dude. This is one of those games where we could actually use our, there's no artillery. So if we get spotted from here, which we most likely will, look at that. The Basante's in the middle there. I think I can get shots on him from here, I think. Oh, no, hell no. Wow, okay. I was wrong. There's a Progetto. That guy really pushed up, didn't he?
Enemy armor is hit.
We only hit him with one, but I'll take it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a reload. And try and get into a position to shoot the Basante. I think you can get down from here. I really do enjoy the British crew, the way they sound. Enemy armor! You know the girl. I think that, was it Sophine? Sopherline should actually, in my opinion, have her own crew for the NA server. Seriously. So if this guy gets yellowed, we're going to pop him. I'm going to go ahead and say that this definitely makes it playable for me, because I just can't seem to wait for this tank. I'm just too impatient, I think, and I've gotten very intolerant of everything, you know, the game. Somebody's right there, I guess. Must be the Barask. If he does get spotted, we should be able to take him out. $277 over there, really? That's crazy. I think moving to the middle hill here is probably the best way to go. I think we're just kind of doing nothing here. I'm gonna go ahead and you can slide down right here without taking damage. There's the Barask. Of course, once I move, he gets detected, but we can still get in a position to hit him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't know what it is with this tank, but I actually have flipped it over a couple of times in battle. Nothing. Okay. Oh, hey, hello.
Enemy is hit! We've just
That
dinged
sucked.
them. Enemy armor is hit!
I don't think it was a good trade on my part, but we still have a shell. I think that brass could be the next future. Scorpion coming over the hill here. We got quite a long time and we're kind of stuck here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over there where the other GSAR is. Actually, no, we actually have enough time, I think, to get to a good position over here. We just don't want to get crossfired here from Vrask and all that, so. Yeah, when you're in this tank, it's not like you can fire for and then escape. I think that there's actually tanks that are more have better camo rating and are faster. They got a low UDES. Oh my god, look at this. This whole flank's fallen. I guess I could possibly kill this dude. I just don't want to get spotted yet. Let's see what he does. I'm going to try and get... Looks like our G-Sword just got ripped. Yeah, the heavies are now pushing, so I'm starting to think I should probably go back over here for the final game. Because that's where it's coming down to. This is coming down to the final game here. What I mean is we're going to need to do some more damage than what we're doing. I'm hoping I can get not spotted by the and get up here and watch the cap. We can at least get 4 more shells off before they get us. It's obviously a raffle game. We got 1,000. We can do another 1,300 if we land every shell. So we're gonna try our best to do that. I'd say the biggest problem would be getting spotted. You know, getting spotted is going to be our biggest issue. And then low health targets as well. Yeah, we can't move now. Like, literally.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, maybe we can move. We're gonna save our shells. We'll make them cap out. See what's up. I think we're probably still spotted.
Gotcha! Enemy is hit! Enemy armor is hit!
Got him on fire.
Fire.
Kill, die!
This vehicle has had it!
We didn't kill him because of, oh my god. No. Well, we did good damage there. 2,700, that's the most we've gotten in it. You could get Sentai Sam. I don't know what that is. I think it's awesome we fired 2 shells at that G-Sword and did. What? So I didn't catch him on fire? Oh, we did 19. We did 1,100 to him with 2 shots. We got his ammo rack and fuel tank. Damn, that was rough. I'm gonna say that this is probably the perfect setup for this tank, for me. I need to have that extra aim time. I think that another tank that might actually benefit from it is this. I know it sounds crazy, but having that aim time thing and would probably make up for the really bad gun handling this has. I mean, it has terrible gun handling. I almost think it would be better off trading in vents to put that in there just to give you the accuracy. But I'm going to say that with the bounty equipment, this is the best you can have it, unless you want to throw on food as well. Like if you look at that, it really does increase everything. We get a 10-second on it compared to, I mean, well, point. That's the part I don't get about the food is that it should give you like 20% to your. I mean, for 20,000 silver, you should be getting a lot more. I mean, than just 1% more. Well, that would be unfair. So is bounty equipment, and so is bond equipment. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm hoping I don't lose my channel because of my straight up outburst. I didn't threaten anybody with harm, but I was pretty damn close to it. I was so angry at the matchmaker. Um, seriously. Okay, so let me see. Simta Sam's voice in your tank. Samito. Samito. I'm gonna have to look that up. Sam Samito. Senta. Yeah, it's somebody on Facebook. Is that the guy's real name? Is that what it is? Or the girl, I mean? I actually want to look for I want to look for before we go take this quick break. What the hell? My monitor's way off here. It's not even close to where I had it. Me anger. Okay, so okay, so if I do this, we can look up. I want to see World of Tanks mod voice all what mod. Oh, that's not voice, right? Voices, right? Voice all. Maybe I should do this. I'll get rid of that and we'll do voices mod. What I actually would like it to be is I like all of the commanders to sound like Girl and Panda's voice pack. Girl and sounds. Let me see. What voices mod? I'm gonna say UK female. Is it possible to be made? I blah blah blah. Appreciate it. Bump bump bump. Please don't bump. That's a real nice answer. Um, let's see here. No. Nope. That looks scary. Who put the voice acting? Yeah, I don't. I want to. I just want to change it to the British or the UK voices. Is all I want to do. Whoa, Nelly. Hmm. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, you guys. I will be right back. Just give me a minute. I'll be back, and hopefully I won't get angry. Don't tank on me. What's going on, Angeli? All right. Had to take care of some business. Some business. So it's like funny. I think now that I'm not cursing and screaming and stuff, I bet you somebody recorded it. It's on some website somewhere. It's on some website somewhere. You know what's funny? I have no delay going, and yet there's still a 10 or 15-second delay. That is ridiculous. But it's okay. You know, it's okay. I mean, what else can you do, you know? Oh, I already have the game going. Let's go ahead and close that. All right, so I actually want to keep playing some medium tanks here. Seems like we've had some good luck. I don't know if I want to play this just because it's one of my favorites. When I get dumped on, it makes me even more angry. It just makes me upset. And it's the same with this one. Like I said, it just trying to get this thing 2 marked. The guys that are good in it are just, they're doing so much. Like, this is actually completely wrong. Like, if you do 2,000 W and 8 a game, you will never get the 2nd mark. I don't know how this could be so off. Seriously. I actually was looking online, and there was a guy that actually said that he had been trying to mark a tank, and he put like 600 battles in it, and he could never get above a certain amount. And what ended up happening is, it was that the math, like, so what happened was he logged out one day, and then when he came back on, he had it 3 marked, and it wasn't, you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he had been trying to get the 2nd mark, and then he logged in, logged out, and then they fixed something, and then all of a sudden he had 3 marks. Now, I could tell you, I had that happen to me on console, where I would leave and stop playing the game or something for a week. I'd come back, and then all of a sudden I had like a 2nd mark on the bat chat. Or, you know, like tanks I had really been playing really well in, and I'm just like, why am I not getting that 2nd mark? I don't know if that's true for this, but you see that green color? Oh, it's actually from the tree. Oh, okay. That's probably what the lighting does. You get the reflection. Okay, so I was going to say that I think that this tank here, I think that one of the things I noticed is nobody is playing this tank. You know, nobody's playing this tank the way that I have been playing it. And that mainly what people are doing more than me is they're blocking more. They're blocking more shots. And I think it's crazy because whenever I get into a match where I could block shots, there's always artillery there that, you know, can counteract me. And I see these guys playing, and there's just happens to be no arty, or the arty doesn't shoot at him. It's crazy. So we really don't have that many medium tanks left. We're saving up our free XP for some stuff. The only ones I know we can actually play and do semi-good in is this one and these 2. So I think I'm going to go ahead and switch and play this a little bit, just because it doesn't really have any armor. We'll try and play 2 games in it, see what we can do. It's not a bad tank. It just, if you have it playing in the wrong gun depression, you really get punished for it. Hey, what's up, Mark? I have missed. Have I missed much? Have the games been too good? I was so angry earlier that I literally went and deleted the video because I was cursing so much in it and screaming. I was like this close to actually threatening physical harm, I think, that I decided not to. But we have been getting less tier 10 games. I'm going to go ahead and say that having 3 days of only having 1 to 2 tier 8 games, and that's the top. Like, we never got like where we were tier 8 and there was tier 6s in the room. None of that. We didn't get a single battle like that in over 4 days, I think. I actually don't even remember. But one thing good about this tank is not a lot of people expect a whole lot from it, but it does perform. Yeah, just stepped away for a bit if it's too stressful, dude. Yeah, that's what I did. I stepped away, but, you know, what can you really do? We don't have any light tanks, though. You do got an arty, though. It's not the Burt, but it's pretty damn close. see here. Is that the spot people normally sit? Pre-spot that cow right there. This is gonna be crazy. Let's see what happens over here. There's only us three, and nobody's watching this flank over here. I think I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna actually tell this guy. I'm gonna say I'm retreating to here. Yeah, just get out of there. We'd be better off helping the heavies. I'm gonna load the heat. I was hoping we could fight some tier 8s, but that doesn't look like that's gonna happen. You guys need to get out of there, dude. We can protect the cat from here. We can protect that cat. We just need to get over here before they can spot us. That S-Conk or Conqueror is really moving up. It's one of my favorite tanks. I just kind of wish that there was a lot less. Holy moly, that guy got wrecked. We are in an open sore here, I'm gonna say. There goes 2 more heavies. We aren't gonna have any shots on these guys unless they come. You know, if they come here, we could head into the city. I told those guys to leave. I don't know what's going on here. I think we just hit him. Right, I really want to head back there, but I'm going to say that these guys are going to need us. Like, this guy's going to get YOLO'd here any second. We're going to need to help him. When they YOLO, we could just spray him. There it is right there. Go ahead and go this way. Get some eyeballs on this guy. Spamming das Heat. That's crazy that those guys, they did win the flank over here, but they're gonna lose because everybody's over here. Oh, that Soma just clipped that guy out. Dang. There we go. Wow. We have no shots on these guys whatsoever. Like, that's it. Like, no shots. Did we miss that? Holy shit. We just got spotted. Awesome. And we're just bouncing him because we're using heat. Isn't that funny? I don't know how we got spotted. Seriously. Nothing but crit hits. Dang. This is amazing gameplay right here, you guys. We've turned into a sniper. And we're getting nothing but critical hits. You're gonna be coming for us. We got a critical hit. Hell yeah, boy. Critical hits all day. And of course. Wow. What a joke. That's what upsets me right there. We're firing heat and we get nothing but tracks. If we were firing AP shell, it would have just bounced. So, I mean, should I have just not fired? I mean, there's no good way you could go do that. I've had people say, well, there's only 2 tanks, but you could take on that. It's like there was 5 tanks to the left at a point there. 5 tanks. Yeah, there were 5 tanks on that left side. So we did a total of 500 damage. I don't even know why I even bought this tank. Seriously. You have, let's see, the heat on it is 275, and it can't even pin the front of any. I mean, I got what, 5 critical hits? 5 critical hits. Well, you know, the heat doesn't go through tracked well. It does when somebody's shooting it at me. It hits every... It not only does it track me, but it also pins me. And most of those shots should have been track pins. But, hey, why would I want to actually win a game or even do well in one? You know? Seriously. This game's set up to be this random. There's no guarantees of anything. It can't even load missions. Because apparently it's so broken. Look at this. Oh, wow, let's go to missions. Oh, hey, look at that. Wow, that's awesome. Man, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, whatever, Chuck. You're supporting the wrong team, man. Supporting the wrong team. That's all I can say. So we earned some sort of camouflage. And I guarantee you we are not going to complete this. I don't even care, honestly, if we do. Yeah, I don't even care. This game has gotten so so predictable, and you know, it's like we start getting good games, but are they really? I mean, if you look at what happened there, like literally everybody went to the city and died against the heavy team, and the medium guys just barely came in to get damaged. By the time they came up, I'm having to take these wild shots because I have to use bush mechanics. You know, I can't just, you know, pull into a bush and fire. So we ended up missing a whole lot of shots because of it. It's stupid. It's lame. Considering where we were, we should have at least landed at least 5 shots on those guys because they had no idea how to get me from there without getting shot. And then of course, once they did spot me, which I was using bush mechanics, and yeah, I still got spotted. It's pretty hilarious. Let's look at what kind of BS they got going here. So they got 3 Barasks. We have a Centurion 5-1 and 1 Barask. Our Barask is going to die in the beginning, I guarantee you. And we don't have any light tanks, and neither do they. Or actually, we do have a light tank. We have 1. Unfortunately, it's the Bulldog. I'm going to go ahead and say we're not fast enough to get over there. So I'm going to play like a TD, I think. I'm going to guarantee you that most everybody's going to go to the city. Let's see what happens here. Yep. That's crazy. That is insane. Seriously, not one single person going to go... Oh, our heavy tank's going to go that way. Oh, you can do it, huh? Wow. Do you want to die? Is that it? I'm like laughing. I'm gonna go into the city. Seriously, there's we have 1 platoon compared to there having 2 platoons. Right? That's not gonna make a difference. They have 3 tanks that can actually outplay any light tank in the game. Which is funny. We shouldn't need any premium shells for these guys. Yeah, I say we've already seen one of their tank destroyers over here. I probably would have been wise to push over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and say trying to fight the Centurion 5-1. If he's got really good RNG, that's it for you. You know? We're gonna go into the city and we're gonna pop out fire and pin, and then back up fire and pin. What the hell? That guy was at a crazy angle. I didn't get detected though. He must be set up to do damage. I've side scraped that tank, the CS over there. Whoa, what the hell? What just spotted us? What the F? Like, we just got spotted out in the, like, literally there's nothing over here. What? You tell me that that's not broken. There's something wrong there. Seriously, there's something seriously wrong. Like, what, did I get spotted through the buildings? Do they have a helicopter? I didn't see a UAV. Did you hear a UAV? I didn't hear one. I didn't hear a UAV. So the only thing we do is pin this guy's hatch. And apparently the building over there is the best place to shoot. Looks like that whole flank on that right side, that's all hot right there. Isn't that awesome? We need to push these guys is what we need to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if I pop out, that defender's just gonna nail me. He'll easy clap me too. Nice, what a nice game, huh? I should mothball this tank. Yeah, I hope they cap out. It's not even worth playing. It's not seriously. It's not even worth playing. This shit's not even worth playing. So stupid. There's literally like a TS over here. There's another guy that's literally, look, he's got one hit point. One hit point, which is hilarious. What's up, bro? And he caught us on fire. Hit our motor. Oh my god, wow. We are getting the best RNG in the world, aren't we? Amazing, dude. That's so awesome. Isn't that awesome, you guys? Literally catches us on fire from the front. Apparently the transmission is a fire hazard, apparently. Transmission's a fire hazard. Yeah, hell yeah. Amazing, dude. Good thing he's got a terrible aim time, or we would be hit right now. Terrible aim time. I'm not talking about even like it's the worst aim time, I swear. I hate the tank. It gets outplayed by almost anything. We've got 20 seconds, so let's throw ourselves away, people. Let's do it. Let's throw ourselves away. I want some damage. Come on, buddy. I got better DPM, so I don't even care. Oh my god, that guy got screwed. He got screwed. Look at that. He bounced me. He didn't have the top gun. Wow. Welcome to World of Trash. Do you like losing a lot? Do you like feeling like there's nothing you could do? Do you like just literally leaving one whole flank open because you know that they're gonna win because they have better tanks than us? Isn't that awesome? By doing what we did, everybody loses. Yeah, look at this. The STRV just literally sat in the back and just landed every shell he could on all the guys that were over there, which is dumb. And then, meanwhile, our heavies didn't even push into the city. I think I was the only one that actually tried to push into the city. Let's look at their Barasks and how well they did. I said our Barask was going to get killed by their Barask, didn't I? Look, he had the best game. Look at this guy from Finnis. Or Finns. I think it's Finns. 2,300. 43. I bet you that's what he was planning on in that platoon match. I guarantee you, it's not like he's a bad tanker. I guarantee you he fired at every tank he could. Let's actually see how many rounds he fired. 9, 2, and 1. Yeah. You can lose a winning game, and that's a loss for that guy right there. That's horrible. He shouldn't be like that. Look at this guy literally probably sat in a bush somewhere firing from range and did more damage than I did, and I was in the city. Yeah, so these two guys, if you look at the platoon as a whole, they really didn't contribute a whole lot. I'm actually really surprised. This platoon seemed to deliver a lot more. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do in that garbage, you know? It's been like this because of the holiday season. I mean, every kid is home, you know? Every child is home, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean. No memer. Alright, let me see. I gotta get caught up with Mark here. So Mark says, have I missed much? Okay, I read that. It says, yeah, you just step away for a bit if you get too stressful. I was absolutely raging. You can talk to Worth Watching. I was like, F this, beep, 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 beep. I was like, you know what? There's no reason to even try and monetize this video. I'm going to go ahead and just delete it because it's just absolute nonsense. It's insanity. It's insane for me to, I mean, like, the biggest part for me is to try and stay focused. Like, I'm literally about ready to take a sign and literally put it on the top of my monitor that says random battles. And that's where they get you. Seriously. I actually spent a good hour reading through their rules. And it literally says that there is no guarantee that you will get a good connection. And it literally says everything that we've all been talking about. It says that it's there. That's how it is. It's working exactly how they intended it. The problem is that one specific person can get such an imbalance of games. You know, like, I mean, literally, I think 3 days of having bad games. My buddy Will, that was playing with me, literally stopped playing the game. I mean, he might come back next weekend for a game or two, but I really think, honestly, he's just going to go to Steampunk. And it's like, I'm sitting there trying to introduce him to this game, you know, and tell him it's better than console, which it is. But lately, it has been like console. When there's 24,000 people on, you should be getting more tier 8 battles. You should be earning more silver. Honestly, I just sit there and I go, can they not open up more servers? You know, like, they need to do something. You know what I mean? They need to open up the server so that there's more people, or open up a whole nother server just during these holiday seasons so people can, you know, actually get their money's worth out of the game. You know, I mean, I bought all these boxes. I spent my Christmas present on this game, and my reward was, what, I don't know, 40 tier 10 games in a tier 8? You know? Crazy. But you know, I would like it to be better, but like I said, there's no guarantees. We've had 2 bad games in this tank. We did somehow manage to raise our shitty ass WN8 in this tank, but honestly, it's just, this tank can hit, and nobody blames you for hiding in the back of the map in it, because it can't really go head to head with anything. A lot of pro players play it, but you can see on here it says that you only need 1,800 WN8 to, like, to mark it. So okay, let me I'm not gonna play more than 2 battles in a tank anymore. I mean, I kind of have been going against the rule of, you know, if you play two bad games, then you just give up on the tank and move on to your next one. Because even if you did like a 4K game, it's just barely going to give you okay stats. So it's like, is that really worth it? you know, like I don't think I'm gonna get a 4K game. My highest game in the last 2 months was about 3,700 damage, but my average games have gone up as far as how much damage I do per game has gone up, which I don't understand that. So I've learned to land more shots, you know, in games and do more damage, but I can't actually have like clutch games because usually when I'm fighting people, I have to trade health because I have to sit out there so long that somebody's going to hit me. It's you know, in order for me to hit a shell, either that or I just miss, which you guys clearly seen in my first game. I was missing every tank I fired. I was hitting tracks. I wasn't actually getting any damage. I was trying to shoot front plates, but all it takes is a guy to go like this. If he's going this way and he decides to go that way, and I fire, there's a second delay, so it's like it hits after. It's not a full second, but it's pretty damn close. Okay, so I wonder what would happen if the two teams were randomly dotted around the map rather than in opposite sides. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what's been happening. It's basically a repeat of console. All you got to do is just go with the stronger flank, and you most likely will win. And I think I'm going to start doing that in every game. If the 20 tanks go to the worst place I could imagine, I'm just going to go with them. And I think it's going to be funny. I think our win rate is going to skyrocket up. But I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat really quick. And I will be right back, you guys. All right. All right, E. So we literally had like bad games. Like we did a yellow game here for 900. We did a yellow game here. Actually, sorry, a red game here. Like literally just one shell is the difference. So it adds up for a grand total of why play this tank again. Seriously. Pointless. I'll have to wait to play this tank until they fix the matchmaker or until people go back to school. I think they should experiment with a new map where everyone is channeled down the middle, but it's wide enough for cover. There's about 20 maps, I think, on the console like that. Chicken Poulette is what the name of this cup of noodles is. Probably the worst thing I could eat, but it's quick and easy, you know? Doesn't taste very good, I'll tell you that. It's not like a regular chicken noodle. Yeah, this tank is actually pretty good, but with the randomness of what we've been having, the accuracy of this tank in combination with everything else, the only thing it really had going for it is its heat. You know, you can literally shoot heavy tanks on their lower plates pretty easily. So it's like it's got that going for it. But when you try and shoot it at a medium, I swear it almost hits a track guaranteed every time. I don't even know what to play next. I'm like, we could probably have 2 really shitty games in this. This tank, I get a lot more tier 10 games. And of course, they released the Centurion Mark 1 as the actual tank of the day, which means we're going to be seeing this a lot. This particular vehicle, we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Quick and easy is my style for food. It seems like they are a bit like COD maps having 3 lanes. Yeah, I think it's kind of one of the things I always liked about COD was the fact that if you double backed around, you could always end up behind the guys. But you usually have to kill a couple guys that just spawn. And if you don't kill them, then you end up getting killed. But then everybody spawns behind you. And then you end up getting all the reinforcements. So all you got to do is kind of hold that area off until because they will run to you. And if you have top damage, most people will just follow you around the map, you know? And so they end up getting shot while you kill everybody. Yeah, nobody's talked about there being mods for the console version, but I think it's because you don't really need a mod to cheat. All you need to do is make your connection really bad, and then when you start in the server, you just basically just start use a thing that pings the people in the game. It's actually called Kane Enable. It's a program. I've seen some little kids using it before, but I've seen that there was a guy that made a version of it. He showed it, but he didn't show what he used it for. And I knew exactly when I seen what he was using it for. Basically, he used it to sniff people's internet traffic. And what he would do is he would ping the server to basically lag the game down itself. And so he would be lagging too, but he would know it, right? And so people would be shooting, but God, why am I missing? You know, what's going on here? And meanwhile, he knows he has to wait extra time, right, and shoot. So he lands every shot. Meanwhile, everybody else is trying to do what they normally do, like come up around the thing, fire at a guy, auto lock. And because you're lagging, you end up hitting nowhere near the guy. You get ghost shells, you name it, right? And it just seems like it's a mess. But you know what else causes that? Is too much traffic. You can get in trouble. You can get in trouble for it too, if you ping somebody. So there's actually a site you can go to, and you enter in the person's game tag, and it will ping them specifically. Can you believe that? They just enter in their game tag, and because your game tag is associated with Xbox Live, they can lag you out. They keep changing that server, but that's why I mean, honestly, I never really experienced that kind of lag on the West Coast server. Even if I was lagging, I could deal with it because I was so close to the server. But if you get that kind of lag and you're playing so far away from the server, it's god awful. Let me see. Haha, spam trapping or spawn trapping. Yeah. Well, you could spawn trap them, but it's like this: if you keep running to where they're headed, then you get killed. So if you just flank, you know, go through their spawn, like you said, then they're screwed. They end up spawning in your spawn, and then they have to switch, and then they have to relearn. You know what I mean? And if you keep doing it, it gives you the benefit because you're controlling the spawns. You know. Oh, hold on a sec. My wife's calling me. Hold on. I will be right back. All right. I guess I guess Christmas is saved. My wife calling me again. She was calling me about pretty much the same stuff as I was talking about in the other stream. Just, she's afraid to make a wrong decision, even though like it's not like I'm screaming at her over it, which is the crazy part. But she's like doesn't she's not sure. Like she'll go, oh, how much do I have to spend? Even though I might have told her, she just forgets, and she'll call me about it, which is fine. And then she'll remember 5 things that she might not have. Like she might go, oh well, so you want me to get this kind of sausage? And she'll tell me, and I'll go, no, it's the other kind. And then it's like, just for an example. So it ends up taking me 10 minutes just to have a simple conversation of, don't spend this much money, or spend this is the budget, and then this is what we're actually getting, right? So I hate to say it, but I feel like she does it purposefully so that she can get out of shopping, and she wants me to just take that over. But I don't care. I'd rather have her go back to the store twice than to have me go every time, because I used to. I used to do it all the time, but I'm good. Das Boot. Okay. Yeah, I've seen lag compensation before. So annoying when you can't shoot someone because they're not actually there. Yeah, I have that on here, and that's the part I'm like, I'm not getting lag compensation, and so it's not fair at all. You know what I mean? I've watched him. You can go to any guy. You can go to any guy right now streaming, and watch him play, and you will not see him missing 9 shots in a row. You won't see him hitting 4 critical hits in a row. You know what I mean? He literally will hit, and where he aims, it will hit most of the time, and then he'll miss like 1 or 2 shots a game, which he'll be upset about. And I'm missing like 5, 6 shells because of the way it is. One of the reasons I like this tank is because if you're in a tier 8 game and you're in the max gun depression of 10, you can actually sit there long enough to fire. You can actually sit there long enough to fire. And it's got a good enough gun to hit most stuff at range. But if you try and play this tank, even though it has better accuracy, it will miss every shot. I literally switched it to ventilation because I was getting screwed over, honestly, in my opinion. I was getting straight screwed over. I fired 35, 19, and 15 at ranges of 400 meters. And this is the exact same gun that's on here. It doesn't make any sense to me how we're missing so much. We have a high rate of fire, but we miss every shot. It's like, what? Wait a minute. You know what I mean? Almost done with my generic cup of noodles. So just to tell you guys, I'm so broke. Seriously, I'm so broke that we literally did a Santa sack program, which is basically for poor people, which I am. I mean, I might be able to stream on here because we have internet, but I have to limit how much I stream because of it. I will say that people have donated to me a good $30, $40 or so this month, which is the most I've ever gotten, from YouTube, seriously. And it was awesome because it was done directly to Streamlabs, which helps me to keep going. And of course, here comes another question. All right, hold on, you guys. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It was another check-in over nothing. All right, I'll be right back, and then we're gonna play something. I don't know what we're gonna play. I think we're gonna play this. I'll be right back. Alrighty. So, man, I have a lot of repairs I am going to have to make you guys. I don't mean like from me punching walls or anything. It's like this. So, so basically I have like 3 or 4 doors that are sticking really bad, and so you know I fixed them. I fixed them here and there. You know, I basically have to move the hinges, and what I'm gonna have to do is actually get a, which I don't have anymore. I lost a lot of my tools from when I was a carpenter, and so I have to rebuy back some. Like I don't have a. What I need to do is use a chisel and chisel out an area so that the hinges fit better, and that way there's a lot more room. And whoever put them in didn't bother to do that. They just made the door kind of fit. So I got 2 doors, and then of course this wall behind me, it needs to be replaced. But mainly the reason it needs to be replaced is because it's made out of this really cheap paneling, and the paneling flakes off. So every day, if you vacuum, you'll get a bunch of wood in it, and so it's really weird. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you know, you breathe it. It's over 30-year-old paneling, so it's just falling to pieces, and so that's gonna cost me, you know, any money I might have got. I actually thought about doing a GoFundMe to help me repair my house, because honestly, by the time I get to be a certain age, I'm not going to receive as much money as I am now, and that's going to suck, you know? It's going to be no bueno. So let's see what we can get in the collection. We've been working on the 2018 collection so far, and this was probably the best camo we could have gotten right here, the gold camo. It looks gold. We got a deer camo. This is the one we're actually working on, so we need to get this completed. We got the Soviet New Year camo, which looks pretty cool-ish, I would assume. We got it. I'm not going to put it on that tank. And then this one's probably the best one. Do they have another one? So this one's Chinese New Year's for that year. What's 2020 like? Chinese New Year. It's actually, this looks more Japanese, doesn't it? Kind of looks like an anime Japanese style. You get some dragon stuff here. So the one that we're the closest to is actually, yeah, like we could go for this one, but if you guys take a look at it, to me it's a little, I mean, it's cool looking, but it's not like the one I want to get. Like, I put a lot into this, unfortunately. So the ones that are the easiest to get are the ones you can just buy. What I mean is you just get it the right amount of shards, and then you just purchase them. So, like, if I wanted to get this candy cane one, we would need 3,500, which I think is a much better system, in my opinion. We have 0 of this one. The Christmas present. Yeah, we don't have any of this. That's kind of weird. I wonder why we don't have any of those. A lot of people really like the orange slice, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably the one that we have. I don't know what it'll look like on a tank. I mean, it probably look really good. I think on a Japanese tank, I think it would look really good. But I guess this is probably Chinese flowers. Sakura blossom. Yeah, to me it sounds Japanese, not Chinese. But that's the one we're closest to. The problem is, yeah, we're short. We're short. What about this one? We can get it for 5,500 and get the gingerbread look. Which, I like white paints on these. They look good. I think this one actually looks better, the gingerbread armor. I think that's the next one we're going to go for, the gingerbread. Gingerbread armor. Alright. So, a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually... you can actually do a... so, they're going to take down, like... I think after New Year's, what you do is you go to your Christmas tree and you take all your decorations down. All of them. And then you can use them to get pretty much the last of your stuff. This isn't what we're going for. But anyway, let's see. I've seen... yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually think that this game would actually be... honestly, I think this game would be a lot more popular if it didn't have RNG. Because if you were firing and hitting what you aimed at, even if you were getting nailed, you would know why, because you can hit the person. So if you actually are not hitting, it's because you missed. There's nobody to blame. I can't go, damn RNG. It means that you can just accept it and go, I need to learn how to shoot better. You know, but on this one, it's like sometimes you need to learn how to shoot better, and then sometimes you're just getting screwed. Which one is it, though? So there's a big question mark there, which can cause a lot of frustration. You know, and I'm like, we've been in I think over 100 battles that were 5-minute matches, one way or the other, whether we were winning or losing. We've been in matches where it was capped out in less than 2 minutes. You know, less than 2 minutes. It was crazy. Let's go ahead and check something before we start again. I want to go ahead and get caught up. It looks like we got a solid people watching. 4 people. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to do... one of the reasons why I was like, I'm probably going to stream today and tomorrow. But I might not be able to stream Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, actually. And it's actually because my sister's going to come over on Christmas Eve. Yeah, she's going to come over on Christmas Eve on the 24th. So it would actually be Wednesday, Thursday, and then I probably can stream Christmas Day. So I'll get all Christmas Eve, Christmas decked out, you know. All right, let's go ahead and check out what's up here. Let's see how we're doing. I think our stats are locked in. It's always remembered that phase I had of never pinning a shot because it just hit tracks all the time. Yeah, that is I don't even know what's going on there. But it looks like, as far as, I mean, for 47 battles, it was not Super Unicum games, but we managed to stay within the 1800 area, which is not it's not my happy place, but I think in this mess we're playing in, I definitely think that is a good, I think that's good statistically. And of course, so far, we have had a awesome game in the bat chat. Another good game here, and then we had those 2 really bad games for the STA, which I'm tempted to try and play it again. I just don't think we're gonna do I don't think we're gonna do very well in it, in my opinion. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is gonna sound weird, but slowly as we've been streaming, it's actually getting less and less delay, and I don't know how that's possible. I need to refill on some water. So I will be right back. All right, auto sign in. I'll be right back. What's up, Gabe? What's up? Thinking about getting Cyberpunk? Are you thinking about getting Cyberpunk? You're gonna have that $100. You could get it. You could get it. You know. You don't want to get it. Alrighty. Okay, let's track some people, huh? What's going on, Gabe? Gabe? Oh, okay. Alrighty. My camera is like completely in a different location than what it was before. Really weird. That is some strange stuff. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go to the hill. I think the Basante is gonna go that way. Basante. Prima Vittoria Basante. I think the IS-22s might go up there. I don't actually know what's the appeal. I mean, I think it's pretty fun to have 2 shots land on somebody. You know, especially if they're the AG and you get a guy from the back and you just literally do like 1200. But you could probably just get the Hesh Barn if you really just want to mess people up, you know what I mean? I haven't seen too many people playing this tank very well. I see them always going and fighting heavies. They don't play it like a medium. For me, it's just basically a good, it's an okay haul down vehicle that you can beat with the 2-key. You can beat it with the 2-key if you really want. You know what I mean? The thing is that as far as tier 8s go, it has some good penetration. And the standard shells, I actually like the velocity. Somewhere around 1,000's okay, but as soon as you go, like if it's 950, it's very hard for me to harass, huh? Okay, those guys are out of ammo. Damn, I missed that guy because of going the pressure. Holy moly. Yeah, get up in there, boy. Don't give him too much, though. Oh, that was a bad shot on my part. Go ahead and hit that hat. Oh, or not. Alright, I'm gonna have to swing this way. Wow, we got killed from behind. Holy shit, look at how many. Wow, dude. That was crazy. Were they waiting? Were all these guys waiting? Or we all went that way? Oh my god. Wow, dude. I didn't realize that we left our ass open. Hey, look at how many one-shots there were. Like, I left that guy on 3 health. Nice. Okay, no more comments. Did we lose more people? No, we still got... Mark's still here. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I actually, I was going to stay on that right side to keep him from flanking, but I thought the Basante would sit there. I mean, it's the perfect place for him. I thought he would probably want to crowd that area, and I don't want to get stuck where I'm given, like, some stuff I don't want to get. And of course, those guys were able to pin my lower plate with every shot. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was not upper plate. It was just they literally were pinning that little teeny gap, which you don't even need to. But getting pinned by the bat chat at that angle that's some pretty epic aiming, I'll just say, which we know that has nothing to do with it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this again while we're waiting. It is bugging me that it was, you know, we had such bad games in it. I just forgot that we are getting a lot of tier 10 games. At least we got the Conqueror gun carriage, although the GW is pretty nasty too. So I'm thinking I can actually I might be able to get up into the center, but I don't think there's any way I can keep it. I think the CS is going to go up there. I think that this guy is probably going to farm right here. I'm not really too sure where to play this tank because it's not really that good. In my opinion, it's not very good. We got 2 of those racks, so I'm going to probably mark up here. I wonder if anybody else is going to try and go up there. It's not very often you see somebody that has enough respect to actually avoid, you know, driving right in front of you. But we'll see. I don't think we're going to get... Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be heavy tanks. I'm not going to bother. Unfortunately, I'm just going to basically try and... I think we can get up to that road, I think, from right there. I actually think we have to go this way. Yeah, I was going to go that way, but considering that everybody went over here for some reason, I mean, there's no reason to go over here. It's literally where artillery can get the best shots on you. You know what I mean? Like, artillery can just farm you. I don't think we can make it around there either. That's the crappy part. I don't think we can make it around over here. There used to be a good... I could have swore this was a good place. I guess maybe it's up here. Yeah, artillery should just shit on that guy. Ooh, the E3 went there. Glad I didn't go that way. I think we can go up here and do this thing. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and, since we have so many people over here, yeah, I think that this flank is a no-go situation over there. So I'm gonna head over here. Even though it's a terrible place, like, artillery will definitely go for me over here. But I'm gonna tell this guy he better get out of there. I can't believe that the Yag Tiger is sitting back there too. I don't know if you guys seen that. The Yag Tiger is sitting where he can't actually shoot anybody until it's too late. Like, if he would have came in a little bit better area, he'd probably be better. Have you seen the funny video of the kid and his teacher on the bucket Bronco? She is sat in front of him. Put it that way. No, I haven't. Yeah, we're literally creeping around trying not to get hit. Somebody's got shots on him. I'll be the next to get hit. Holy moly, dude. Ugh. Hey, look, that guy's in that place I was telling you about. Look, you sit there, you get spots, and then you let artillery farm. That's it. There's nothing else. And there's the middle. I'm thinking I should probably load heat. Hell yeah, nice track, huh? Didn't even track him. Oh wow, that went right over the top. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get trashed, but I'm gonna try and land a couple of shots. It's obvious we aren't gonna be able to do more than 900 damage in this tank. I should probably stop playing it. Seriously. Considering that this gun is usually pretty accurate, that was a very, very horrendous shot. We should be pinning those shells, but whatever, you know, I mean, RNG and all that, right? Nice HE shell, dude. It's not that thinly armored. My butthole's going to get molested here in a minute. Nice. At least he hit my gun, huh? He got my gun and he pinned. Eat the shit out of my shorts, buddy. The way that I win is I just shoot, I spam heat. I spam heat because I don't have any skill. And even my heat misses, which is amazing. Hey, we did 1900 for spamming heat. Holy shit. Look at how bad. Look at our team versus those. We have a couple people that did, you know, more than 1,000. We have literally 4, 5, 6 people. And everybody on their team at least did their damage. We aren't going to be winning too many games with that happening. Load up the skill rounds. Yeah, I don't even think it's skill. Seriously, at this point. I mean, we're even bouncing those. I fired for dead center, and the guy was going like this. He'd pull forward and back up. Pull forward and back up. Like, it's like he knew I wasn't going to be able to hit him. You know what I mean? Like, are you telling me this guy's watching the stream right now? Because, I mean, that's the only way he could have known that if he just did this, I would hit his track. It's just crazy. But I will say that when I'm out in the open field, I'll angle and try and move and make it hard to hit. So I guess that makes sense. But I don't normally just go, you know? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a winning game in that tank. All right, let's try this again. 1,100 damage is not bad. It's not good, it's not bad. Yeah, so we get lower tiered games and it just ends up being really bad. Like, I don't know why that, you know, like 1,100 in this tank is pretty good, but yeah. We were at 89 before this holiday season. So next year on the holiday, I'm not going to play any of my tanks that I'm working on marks on. That way I don't drop down so drastically, because at this point I've dropped down so far I don't even care, you know? Which I guess is okay, but yeah, I'm going to get wrecked over here. This is one of those games where it's like, you know, like I might have a good turret against tier 8s, but going up against these guys, it's just, should I go over here in the left and just sit in the bushes? Should I try and be more active over here? It really just depends on who goes where. Like our Barras is going right, but if we don't have any tier 9 mediums come this way, yeah, I'm gonna stick with this guy. I'm gonna stick with him. I would rather, I'd rather not get wrecked by the LPTP and the other guys over there, the leopard. Yeah, I'm really used to this gun, so I might miss, but it's not like crazy missing. Like, you have to get aimed in, but once you're aimed in, it's pretty good to hit stuff, you know? It's pretty good to hit stuff. That guy's lucky. You feel lucky, punk?
Target acquired. Where did they go?
Where did they go? So it looks like a tier 8 and the Passante went this way, and that's it. What kind of arty we got? Ugh. It's horrible. Yeah, you just have to be aimed in is the trick with this tank. It really, for me, if you're aimed in and you let it aim in, it's fine. But we could make that better, but... Boom. Ah. F5 to that. F5. F5, boy. So once we own this hill, we can just shoot onto the heavies from up here. I haven't done this in a really long time because I think it's kind of boring, but I'm pretty sure there's something else up there. I don't know what, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna say I got really sick of that right side flank. It could be really horrific. What this guy's shooting at? I don't see shit over here to shoot at. I'm not seeing it. E30. See. Leopard is over there. What is he doing in the city? Yeah, it's weird. So I decided to go a different way just because it's just been kind of crappy, honestly. That sucked. Oh, look at that. I kind of rushed that shot, but... Damn it. I didn't see that wall. Oh, we ricocheted his ass. Didn't get spotted, though. Alright, well, that's not working. EVP is still creeping. E30, no shots. Wow, how did he get over here? I didn't realize he was that fast. He should be out of detection range, so if he hits this corner, we should be able to... We should be able to bounce him with premium. I mean, he's pretty thick, so... Oh my god! Give me a break. That's 2 shots of premium on solid green. And I can't pin it? Nice, nice. I thought I was gonna get clapped while I was doing that, but...
Ready to fire. Target lost.
T30 just cleared his mind. Where the hell is he? Alright, I don't want to get T30'd. I'm really shocked we didn't get any assistance from that. It does look like we're not going to get good games no matter what. Even if we're winning, we're not going to get good games. We've missed so many shots. You know? This is when the game's going to start turning so bad. You know? Holy shit, are you serious? Why do I not have red on him? Is there like a hidden wall over there? I mean, what's going on? Everybody over here got just wrecked. That's insane. We're gonna get out-spotted too, because I don't have this thing set up to play this side. I have it set up to brawl with pure 8 mediums. So if he spots him, I can shoot him for sure, but we're gonna lose this game is what it looks like. I could technically go into the city and get around him, but he's full health. He's full health. Yeah, and there's a T30 and the other dude over here. I do think that if we want to get any more damage, we might as well do it. I'm going to try and go this way, though. And I'm going to cut into that city and try and play him. I mean, I'm hoping maybe the reason he's full health is because he's been hiding because he's not fully upgraded. But we know that's not the truth, right? Yeah, the T30 might have shots on me back here too if he doubled back. I'm gonna get proxied here any sec. We can at least provide. Oh, he's running. This guy's running. I'm gonna go ahead and run too. I don't know. I thought I was helping the T30, and apparently I'm not. What the hell is he shooting at? I'm curious to what spotted us. And then that guy's fast enough to go across the river during that time it took me to drive down there. I mean, I was going downhill. I was doing 50 at least. Hopefully we can get up into here, land a couple shots, maybe do 1200 damage. I don't know. Yeah, the T30, I don't understand why he did what he did. You know, I don't understand. Yeah, look, he like, now he's getting out-spotted. He's getting spotted and wrecked by that G-Sor. Wow, I can't believe that. The guy drove down there. I guess he's not afraid of the... He's like, I ain't afraid of no leopard. We should be able to see them through the city, but... There he is. Ain't us spotting him now. I don't know if we can hit him from here. I think that the best move for me at this point is to try and get where I can't just get yellow. So he's gonna shoot the, I just don't know if we're gonna have shots on that open field over there. I don't know if I spotted him or not. I did.
Enemy armor is damaged. Target acquired. Target lost.
Right, he's gonna be able to yell at me with his full health, so I don't think I have enough speed. I mean, I might have enough speed, but the T-30 is sitting out there waiting. So I don't know.
Target acquired.
And T-30
Have
did.
a hard time hitting anything.
I think he missed. He missed.
Target unlocked. Enemy armor is hit. We're immobilized. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Target acquired. Target lost.
How are we not spotting this dude?
Lost a frag. We're
Okay, he did do 600 on that one. Where after we get untracked, I'm gonna go get his ass.
critical hit. Ready to fire.
Wow.
We had it. Everybody out.
Yeah, real nice. Real nice. Dick face. So stupid, man. Like I have a 200 alpha, 250, and I'm hitting the guy for what? Let's see, he hit me for like 600. The first shot though, look, he only hit me with AP. Oh, it was somebody else that shot me. So I must have bounced his shot. I thought he wasn't fully upgraded, otherwise I wouldn't have sat in front of him, but it's hilarious. Hilarious. Wow. Nice. Real good. What a good game. I could do 1500 in a tank I have two marks on. And at the I mean I literally am sitting in the back of the map because there's nothing else you can do on a high tier game with a tier 8. It's hilarious. If you try and fight a tier 9 or a tier 10 up close, you'll die every time. And I had two of them basically surround me. Meanwhile, our STRV goes the farthest that he can go back so that he doesn't have to pay for his tank repairs. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If he would have been over there, he could have killed that guy easy because he was right out in an open field. Like, I would have been hauling ass over there if it was me. Because the heavy can't even see you, you know? I mean, I don't get it. I do not get it. Whatever, we're not playing that again. I'm going to go ahead and say I think that that's the last game we're playing in it, period, until the holiday season's over. I'm not gonna keep doing this. Pointless. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to end this stream. We got some Christmas presents, obviously, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that playing right now is just I don't know. I think it's too hard to play, honestly. I think trying to find a good position in this madness is really difficult, and all I end up doing is hiding in the back of the map, and then when I get into a tier 8 game, I feel like I'm Superman, because I'm like, oh, I'm finally in a tier 8, and then I just get wrecked because I'm being overly aggressive to try and make up for the fact that I've been playing so many high tier games. And so I literally at this point I'm making myself a bad player by continuing to play in this nonsense. But anyway, I have been streaming for too long, I think. So I do appreciate you guys coming. You know, I do appreciate you guys coming and watching my stream. And I will catch you guys. I don't know when. I might stream tomorrow since I'm not going to be, you know, streaming my normal days. But yeah. nice to see you, man. It's not easy trying to get a good game. Yeah, well, it's because of the holiday, but yeah. All right, man. Later on, you guys.